what's up everyone? My name is Max Franco and I'm a recovery specialist. This 5K that you're all performing is going to be great, but post-run we have to make sure that we take care of our tissues and our muscles, because performing the 5K you got to think about the volume and how many steps you're taking, all the bouncing that's happening and all the muscles that are being used. So flexibility is going to be a component that we're going to focus on today. So let me go ahead and show you a couple of stretches, alright? The first thing that we're going to do is the hip flexors. So when we're running, the hips are just basically going up and down. So the muscles in the front are going to be super tight. So getting on the floor, just kneeling down. If you need a pillow or a little towel, you can go ahead and put that under your knee to make it feel a little better. From here, you're just going to squeeze the glute muscle, keep your torso straight, and then just lean forward. You're going to feel some pulling happening in the front of the body, and you're going to hang out here for about a minute. You know what I mean? Get both sides, and if you feel like you need another round of this stretch, go for it. Okay? The next one is going to be done with a band or a belt or even a towel. Go ahead and place that object around the foot, and we're going to be doing a 3-way hamstring stretch. So the hamstrings are really big muscle groups that are just basically pulling your leg back every time that you take a step, right? So what we're going to do, keep one leg folded, keep this leg straight, and go ahead and pull back. Now when you're stretching the hamstring, you don't want to pull so much that your muscle starts to tense up and you're not breathing. Go to where you can, make sure you can take some nice deep breaths, and don't push past your limits. This is angle number 1, 20 to a minute, doesn't matter, 20 seconds to a minute. You come over here, out to the side, stretching the IT band. This is getting from glute all the way to just behind the calf muscle. And then the last one, you can go ahead and fold that knee one more time, and then you're going to bring your leg out to the side. And you're going to be stretching all this inner tissue of the groin that connects to the back of the knee into the hip, also very involved in the running, okay? Now, I said 20 seconds to a minute because you'll kind of take yourself through different transitions, right? You just kind of make it a little bit of a movement thing, right? So let me kind of show you, kind of hanging out in this position here for a little bit, you know, then you can kind of come over here, move around, make sure everything's good, come back over here, but make sure, again, that the movement is nice and controlled. Now the last thing is for your calves. Super important. So you come up to the wall, just go ahead and lean up against it, throw one leg back, one leg forward, driving the heel down, stretching through the calf, hanging out here for about a minute as well. This is to get the upper calf. If you want to get a little lower, bring the leg in a little, and drop that knee in. Make sure that your foot's not falling in, that your knee's kind of straight over the toes, and hang out. There should be no pain in the front of the ankle. If there is, kind of adjust. If you're not feeling that stretch, you can go up against the wall or put your foam roller, if you got one, up against the wall. Put the balls of the feet there. Just kind of lean forward like this. And then same thing, if you want to change that angle to the lower calf, just bend that knee. Again, since you were using your calves and they're involved in the spring, probably going to want to hold that for about a minute as well. Now, got to make sure you got to get stretchy, okay? So you got to think about what you did, and got to think of the recovery, so that way you can get these tissues nice and healthy and perform another run, right? So Max Franco team, remember, recovery specialist. If y'all need any more help, you can check me out on Facebook at The Recovery Project, or on Instagram, MC Franks. Alrighty, have a good one.